Okay, sweet. We should be live now. How is everyone doing? We are live right now. Let's see. Everything should be good audio-wise. However, if I need to make changes, please let me know in the live chat. That's how I'm going to be able to figure out whether or not we need to go ahead and make some adjustments. But how is everyone's day going so far? Hopefully yours day has been going as good as mine because I've been actually able to be very, very productive today. Gotten a lot of shit done today. So let's go ahead and keep that ball rolling. Let me know in the live chat if everything's going in clear. Let's see who we got first in the chat. Joseph Keene, what's up, brother? What's going on, dude? James Chalik, it's good to see you as well. Alex H, howdy, dude. Austin, how? Oh God, how do I say that? How-tala, first time live stream viewer here. Well, welcome, man. Welcome, dude. Always good to have newer people on. That's the point of the Wednesday stream specifically. That's the whole point of the Wednesday stream specifically. Walmart Backfish, it's good to see you again, dude. Haven't seen you in a hot minute, dude. Scored a tat. Whoa, that's a lot of O's. That's a lot of O's. Dude, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, clear, good audio? Good to see. Jason, what's going on, Crazy J? It's just appropriate seeing you with the mod like highlighted blue on your name. That is, I feel like for a long time, in my mind, I've seen it that way, and I just, because again, you know why? I never knew how to make a mod until I found a tutorial recently. Dakota Roberts, hello there. Hello. Guys, do me a favor, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream and share it around with as many people as you possibly can. Again, YouTube right now and social media as a whole is not doing us any favors in terms of sharing our content around. So we are asking for all of our viewers' help in getting this shared around. Word of mouth is the strongest weapon that we have in this fight right now. So please go ahead and share this around as much as you guys possibly can, especially to newer players. Any newer players, newbies that are joining in for the first time, welcome. Want to welcome everyone. DJ, what's going on, man? Hell yeah. Good to see the stream for the first time. Good to see you as well. Again, we got some new people in. I'm glad to see it. I'm all here for it. All new people. I want to see them all as well. Joseph Keene. Oh, sad face. Sorry about that, buddy. Let's go to Wombo Combo. Absolutely Wombo Combo. The only airsoft retailer that rewards its customers this well. Any orders 179 or more will automatically qualify for free UPS ground shipping. Casper, what's up, man? What's happening, dude? What's up, mayonnaise and musty turds? Gross. Casey Jones, what's going on, dude? How you feeling as well? Good to see everyone. Again, guys, if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream. And make sure to share this around as much as possible. You guys saw the title, Airsofters here to help noobs. That's what our whole mission is today. What our main goal is today. So it's going to be a Q&A centric live stream. Going to be having a few conversation talking points, of course, where I want to hang out with every single one of you guys as well. But if any of you guys are fairly newer to Airsoft, or maybe you guys have been playing for a while, but there's just some things you just never knew, right? And you were afraid to ask, this is definitely the spot you want to be to go and help me out. I know you can't see them, but on my right-hand side, I have two very experienced Airsoft technicians with me. So worst case scenario, if I don't know, I will ask on your behalf. So there you go. They're getting nervous now. Because I mentioned them. They're afraid I'm going to dox them. Hell yeah. What is the origin of the Mayo Gang meme? That one is, that takes us back, man. That takes us back to the inception of the Roast My Build series. It was a sort of a throwaway gag that Boaz put out there, and then Cisco as well. Referencing, of course, to the amount of mayonnaise, the amount of same that you'll find in the Airsoft scene, right? How many M4A1 builds will you see out there, right? Where it's just, you get to a point where it's just like, it's all the same thing, you know what I mean? It's just fairly bland. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's good, it's cool, but it's just like the same old. You know, it's mayonnaise, if you will, right? But without it, it wouldn't be the same. You wouldn't have a complete sandwich without it, which is why it's called the Mayo Gang, right? That is why it's referred to as that. But yes, guys, if you have noticed, right next to me, I have, instead of regular promotions, I got some fat discounts going on. We're talking with a PH discounts going on right now. It is absolutely insane the amount of deals we got going on right now. 20% off most parts. Most internal components are going to be 10% off right now. 20% off tactical gear. We're talking helmets, we're talking plate carriers, and that includes Condor as well. That includes Condor Outdoor as well. So you can get some good quality tactical gear for looking cool for all those MILSM events. Maybe you just wanted to go out and flex on your buddies, right, and look very tactical. There you go. That would definitely be an option for you as well. We also have 5% off all mystery boxes as well. If you guys were looking to get yourself a mystery box of some sort, whether it be a YouTube unboxing mystery box, maybe you wanted to get yourself the Hot Releases Platinum mystery box. That's another one as well. This one is going to be getting you 15 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. And what it's not just going to, but again, hell of a deal nonetheless. You can also get 10% off most airsoft guns. We're talking some popular models as well that are going to be hella discounted right now. But again, like most batches of discounts that we got going on, they are going to be for a limited time only. Very, very limited time only. So make sure you guys hop on that while you guys can, right? While you guys can. And that also includes for the Lancer Tactical Gen 2s and the Proline series. Those are going to be discounted 15% off, which is insane. My personal favorites, if you guys, were ever curious, right, you can go through all these Lancer Tacticals, but my personal favorites would probably have to be, if you wanted to go and check out some of the Gen 3s as well, that's one of my favorites, right? You can go with the Helion series. There's a lot of different models. Both Gen 2s and Gen 3s are available in that lineup, but those are going to be discounted as well. Very, very nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love seeing that. You can get them in a core series too, so that way you can get them for literally less than $200. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And one of my personal favorites right now is the KLI Baba Yaga 2. If you guys were looking for a cool sidearm, maybe something that was going to be a lot more durable in the colder environments for all my Midwest boys and Eastern Seaboard guys, I would highly recommend checking out the Baba Yaga 2. It's a CO2 dual power system, meaning that it was designed for CO2, meaning it's hella durable, got the strongest kick in the airsoft game, but it can still run with green gas magazines. We're just talking the standard TM spec high kappa magazine. So if you were looking for a really, really dope sidearm, I'm going to highly recommend that you get yours right now. These things are absolutely badass, man. Absolutely badass. So make sure to take advantage of those deals going on while you guys can. And right now, for today only, we are doing triple entries. We are literally doing triple entries going on, meaning that every order that you place right now, instead of, getting you the normal one entry as per, our shopping spree giveaway rules, I'll go ahead and link the rules, by the way, into the live chat. You place an order right now, you'll actually be getting 3 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 3 chances of winning. It's pretty freaking nuts, man. It's pretty freaking nuts. I'll go ahead and link that as well into the live chat. And again, you guys saw the title of the live stream itself. You guys saw the title, Airsofters here to help newer players. So this is a noob-friendly stream. Any newer players out there, or guys that just, maybe they have been playing for a while. Maybe you have been playing for a very long time, but you just never knew how to do something. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and ask away, and I will happily get your questions answered as best as I possibly can. The only thing I will ask is that you put the little Q right in front of your question. Definitely is going to make it a lot easier for me to see, a lot easier for me to identify as well. So let's see here. Let's keep going through. And again, just put that in the live chat. It can't be the comment section, by the way. I have seen a few people try to do that into the comment section. I can't see the comment section until well after the live stream is over, so it's got to be the live chat specifically. So remember, shopping spree giveaway is just one day away. It's tomorrow, and it's $1,000 that are on the line. So get those orders in now while you can, while I'm going ahead and going through some questions that you guys might have. And again, share this around. And make sure to go and leave a like. We were sitting at like about 30 earlier. Only 10 likes? Only 10 likes. Guys, come on now. Make sure to go ahead and leave a like on the stream. It's how we know you guys want us to continue doing all this free content for you guys. $20 gives you 3. Yes, sir, Casper, Mr. Casper. Yes, it will get you triple entries all day today, but only today. Okay, Austin Hatula, that's a good question. I'm looking to get back into airsofting, but I can't find an AEG gun that I like that's in stock. My budget for gun is $350, $450. I want a metal gun, pre-tan color, ideally M4 style with M-lock stock, maybe 10 barrel, something that has good FPS accuracy and able to be quick upgrade. Honestly, Austin, that has got to be like literally like down to a T the MGC4. I'm not even joking. Like that is literally what it's all about. If you were looking to get back into airsoft, right, and you already have a pretty good budget, that's actually a really, really good budget for an airsoft gun to get. Right now, you said you wanted it to be more of like an SPR Mark 18 sort of length. At that point, I'm going to highly recommend you go with the MGC4 Mark 1. This is a collaborative project between us and Lancer Tactical. They gave us access to their facilities, and we got to choose what exact parts went into their gearbox in these gearboxes. And holy shit, these things punch well above their weight class. I'm telling you, if you were looking for an airsoft gun that was going to absolutely dominate the airsoft field and still give you a really, really clean aesthetic, you genuinely cannot go wrong with the MGC4. I would say that this is going to be your best bang for your buck out of every single AEG that's out there. Probably the best one that you can get right now. Don't get me wrong, there are other models as well. Zion Arms R15 is definitely a contender. There are a few other models that might be a little more expensive and that really have that really cool externals build quality. However, I'll be honest, the performance is nowhere going to be near as good as the MGC4s. I know I own one. Several of us here own them. They're freaking fantastic, man. And if you wanted the shorter version, the Mark 1 is definitely going to be your pick. I would say if you didn't want like the solid black, my personal favorite, if you honestly want like one that looks really, really sick, I would say go for either the solid bronze or go for the black and bronze one. This one looks cool, man. This is a sick, sick airsoft gun. I'll go ahead and link this in the live chat for you. There you go. Put that into the chat. Control V. There you go. And it's using a standard V2 gearbox. So if you did want to do some upgrades later on in the future, yeah, you are more than welcome to. It's actually fairly easy to do so. But you are getting a 603 Type 4 inner barrel right from the get-go. Rotary style hop-up chamber. The Nebula MOSFET, which can be programmed if you want to do burst fire modes or do a binary trigger. These things are capable of doing. Binary, pull the trigger once, shoots, let go again, and it shoots again. Pretty freaking sick, dude. Ask any one of the guys in the live chat, too, who own them. These things are phenomenal, especially for that price, because these things are normally $300-something, $315, right? Yeah, $315. They're discounted right now for less than that. It's less than $300. It's crazy. That's the one you want to go for, dude, on all series. All freaking night, all day. All right, let me keep going through. Let's see here. Keeps going through. What GV SMGs would you recommend? Skoda TNT. Ooh, there was a few that I actually did like. Gas blowback SMGs are very much they're more of a fun, in my opinion, more of a fun gun. However, you can still build them out depending on the platform you like. Honestly, if you were looking for one that was, I guess it depends on your budget. Skoda. More than anything, I guess it depends on your budget and what you were hoping to do with that gas blowback SMG. If you were looking, my honest opinions, I really do like the VFC UMP45 as far as gas blowback SMGs. I think that one's like just freaking slaps, dude. That one's awesome. I do like some of the WeTech stuff as well, like the SMG8, for example, right? This is a fairly SMG, at least a slightly more affordable version of a gas blowback SMG compared to what else exists out there, right? Yeah, normally these things are less than $200, bro. Hell yeah, these are dope. Hell yeah, these are dope. I would recommend these as well. Oh, I'll link this in the chat. I'll link this into the chat as well. Put that into the live chat. Come on, there you go. Yeah, that would be dope as well. You guys already know what this kind of looks. It's a not MP7, right? It's a not MP7, right? An MK7, if you will, an MK7. This would definitely be one that I would pick. And again, SMG or WeTech parts are a thing. They still do exist out there, so you can still put more into this bad boy if you so choose to. Now, that one's pretty cool, but again, there's other options out there. Again, I think my favorite one was the Vorsk, VMP9? I believe it is a Vorsk VMP. I believe it was the Vorsk VMP. Come on. Yeah, those guys I would have recommended those as well because those were sick. They're using the same internals or using the same magazines also as the KMP9s, which actually is pretty dope. That actually means that the KMP9 from KWA is becoming its own system, which is a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. That means that, again, we are going to have a standardized platform out there for gas blowback SMGs, which is really sick, which is what we should all be asking for. So hopefully, Vorsk will be restocking us for the VMP ones very soon because those things are sick. Those things are freaking cool. All right, let's see here. Make sure to miss anything. Any tips on indoor airsoft? We just had an indoor field open up in our town. Well, I can give Dakota Roberts a plethora of different tips because I'm more of an outdoor player. But let me see if. Hey, Brendan, you want to give a quick tip real quick? I'll jump on this for a second. Come here, no. Come here. All right, so here's a little bit of a recommendations as far as a tip because again, this is coming from someone who is way more experienced in indoor as in an indoor main. So if you had to give one very quick tip, appropriate, bear in mind some kids might be watching, right? Very quick tip for most people who wanted to try their luck at indoor or to get better at indoor per se, what would you say?
You're gonna die a lot. Like you're gonna get hit a lot. Indoors is a lot of just playing fast and just accept the fact that your first couple days there, you're not going to get like really high counts. You're going to probably do like maybe one hit and then you'll trade out, or you might not hit anything, but just play fast and just get a comfortable pushing for ground and just learn how far you can get. Like if you can get to like halfway and you die, okay, cool. That means you can run a little bit less than half.
You know the limit. Yeah,
you know your limit. Play a little bit less than half and then slowly start creeping up the field from there. If you're playing something more like a speed layout, I hate to break it to you, you're gonna need friends, and you need friends you're comfortable talking with.
Okay, that sounds good. Now back to the Shadow Realm. Back to the Shadow Realm, you troll. But yes, that is excellent advice. Get used to the fact that you are going to die. It is going to happen quite frequently, like a lot. Like, wow, you are going to be dying a lot. But hey, that is part of the learning curve, right? That is part of the learning experience, right? Don't be afraid to die. Know what your limits are, right? Try to push yourself a little bit more. And just get used to the fact that you are going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. If you want to play more tactically, more slower paced, you can do that as well. But you're not going to be getting the same results that you might want to, especially when, in that sort of scene, most of the players there are going to be a little bit more on the faster paced competitive side. So just keep that in mind. Dakota Roberts. And guys, remember, triple entries going on all day today. Meaning every qualifying order that you place, remember, all it takes is one $20 greater order and you're in. Instead of just getting one entry into the shopping spree, you get in three entries. Triple the chance of winning the prize pot all for yourself. And it's $1,000 that are on the line, so make sure to get those orders in now while you guys can. Don't miss out on all these amazing deals. And I mean, we got hella amazing deals, including 20% off the Baba Yaga, 10% off most parts. We're talking 20% off tactical gear, 5% off some mystery boxes, 10% off most platforms, most guns that exist out there, right? And 15% off specifically for the Gen 2s and the Pro Line series. Very, very cool. Okay, let's see here. Make sure it's a blander than bland itself. Casper, wait, you telling me all my ARs are bland? It's not that they themselves are bland. You just got to understand it from Cisco's perspective when he was doing the Roast My Build series. You don't understand how repetitive it got, right? Looking through the submissions, and it was just oh goodness gracious, right? It got to a point where sometimes he would do lightning rounds, right, of some of the builds, because it was just what can he say that he didn't say about the last 15 or 50 models, you know what I mean, that had the exact same accessories. Now granted, if we're talking some very unique builds and very tastefully done builds, now he still likes those very, very much. And Casper, I've seen your stuff. I like your stuff, man. I think your stuff's cool. Right? Everyone's stuff is going to be special and unique to them, and that's what makes it good at the end of the day. However, to Cisco, again, especially just when all he sees is pictures, right? It's oh man, I felt bad. The running joke is that he went insane. It wasn't really much of a joke. He did kind of go insane for a while. If one of them is Sigma, tell him to get back to work building those high kappas. He said, joke's on you. He's not doing high kappas. Let's see here. Oh, okay.
Who made fun of me?
Jason.
Oh, Jason, just so you know, I'm doing the complete opposite. I'm building a VSR right now.
There you go. Oh, wow. Haven't seen you do one of those in a while, actually. Is this your first VSR you've ever done?
No, but it's the first one I've done here.
There you go. All right, cool. We actually do have a bit of room for Joseph Keenan and the mod crew. Benny Pone won't be joining us for a hot minute. He had to hang up his gear, and Warzone has been around in quite some. That's true. Warzone Workshop. I miss that guy, man. I genuinely I'm what happened to him? Hopefully he's doing all good and everything, and he's doing all right. Because I definitely miss him, man. I miss all the guys out there. Every single one of the regs that used to show up and they just kind of got out of it. I genuinely miss those guys, and I hope and I love it that every single one of you, Casper, Jason, Squirrely Nuts, DJ. Chef Panikage, I love it, especially even you, Joseph Keen, fairly recently. I love it that you guys are here so much. No, Joseph Keen is in Florida. Yeah, no, he's not a local. Unfortunately, I wish he was. We'd be hanging out all the time. But yeah, no, we might. If that's the case, you're right. We might be able to do something then at that point, DJ. You might be onto something. I'll take a look into that. Lacreedy 10. What's the first modification I should do to my rifle? Well, there's a couple different things, right? If you are talking about okay, you just bought your first gun, right? If you haven't played with it yet, what I would say more than before anything else is play with your airsoft gun first and foremost. Play with it first, and then see how you like it and see what you want to improve from there. Now, if you have played with your gun for some time, if you don't have any sort of accessory, you were rocking it 100% plain Jane, you can go with some externals first if you wanted to. If you're talking, because again, some people when they refer to modifications, they usually will also mean hey, maybe what do I do internally or externally? What accessories can I throw on? Right? That's I've heard people use that. That's fine. For any sort of external stuff, I would argue, the three most important accessories that you can get are going to be an optic, a foregrip of some kind, and a sling. Now, there can be different variations of this, but for the most part, this is what Cisco and I both agree are the three most important accessories that you add onto your airsoft gun, right? It's going to be an optic, foregrip, and a sling. Optic, again, help you faster, more quickly acquire your targets. A foregrip going to make a more comfortable grip onto the gun itself. It's just a lot more comfortable, honestly, especially if you're holding it for longer periods of time. And 3, a sling is going to make it a lot easier, especially if you're walking a lot, right? Just to kind of have it slung so you don't have to carry it in your hands at all times. You give your arms a break. It's just it makes sense, right? Now, internally, I would say the first thing that you would want to change for most airsoft guns is going to be the barrel and bucking. Now, thankfully, we do carry internal parts as well, and that's going to include our number one recommendation for better range accuracy and consistency is going to be the Unicorn Airsoft inner barrel lineup. For the AEGs, you will be getting not only the Type 4 inner barrel, which is like hella smooth, right, which is what you want from your inner barrels, but you will also be getting a pretty solid hop-up bucking and the hop-up nub as well. Right now, if you wanted to upgrade those buckings and the nubs, you can as well. Those are definitely options. They make different degree buckings, but if you just type in Unicorn Airsoft. Type in Unicorn Airsoft and you'll find a plethora of different inner barrels that are at different lengths for whatever it is that you need. Now, how do you figure out what length you need? We actually have a little chart in the description so you can kind of figure out where to go from there. But typically the easiest way to do it would be to remove your inner barrel assembly and just measure it out and then find the closest length to that. Even if it's in inches, just do a quick little Google translation, right, from inches to millimeters, and there you go. Right, the two most popular sizes typically for most ARs, if you're rocking like a carbine, would be like what 370 something if I'm not mistaken, and then for any sort of like SBR, it's like 263 or something like that if I'm not mistaken, 265 around there. Right, and honestly, the best bet would be to just measure it, honestly. But again, those are the two typically most common ones. But we also have them for pistols as well, for gas blowback pistols, VSR bolt action sniper rifles as well. We carry those as well. All right, okay, make sure I'm not missing anything. Keep scrolling up, keep scrolling through. Answer that one. I thought there was another question at the very beginning. Okay, I think I might have just answered all those. Let's scroll on the most recent comments and questions because I have a feeling there's going to be quite a few more. And there is. Hello. Austin Hart, what is the difference between the Mark 1 and Mark 2 Mayo Gang MDC4s? Thank you. No worries, Austin. The Mark 1 is going to be the shorter variation. The Mark 1 is going to be the SBR version, while the Mark 2 is going to be the carbine length version. So shorter, longer. Mark 2 is longer. Hey, Google, translate inches into millimeters. Millimeters. I've actually never said it that way. Millimeters. I like that. Let's see. Can't hate something. Welcome to the feelings. It's paintball fields. I like them more more fast paced. I think you meant to say. Then they have a city map made for airsoft. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it when paintball fields have like obviously you have to share your field sometimes, but I do like it when they have a dedicated airsoft only field. Again, it is nice to know that I don't have to slip and fall on some paint. Let's see, make sure it says have any there metrics. It's a little built some keeps going through more to I played outdoor extreme in Orlando, that's what it's called. I know this might be a dumb question, but do you need belt for a holster? Says it uses belt clip, or can I use it onto my pants? Walmart bag fishes. Okay, but you need to get a belt for a holster. It says it uses belt clip for a holster. That says it uses belt. I believe, yeah, you would need to get like an actual like holster mount for the belt itself. If that holster only mounts via belt clip, yes, you would need to get one like an actual like belt. We do sell them on our thing. If you look up like holster or holster mount, you should be able to go and find quite a few. But there are actually quite a few holsters that you can get just by itself, or even different mounts that will actually work as like a paddle mount onto any sort of like regular belt that you might be using, even like a church belt or something, you know. I say church belt because I grew up going to church every Sunday, so it's like that's what you would use, right? Just regular, civilian belts. Actually, I was an altar boy. I was not a choir boy. Altar boys. Even I know it was bad. Okay, so Cisco still recovering from the last RMB. That's why we haven't had. That's why we haven't had another one. Yeah, dude, he went insane. That's the whole point. Everyone thinks like, oh, he doesn't want to do it anymore. No. He just went insane doing it. We're not joking on that. He actually almost lost his damn mind doing all those freaking submissions, man. The whole scenes of him like looking in the mirror and just forcing spoonfuls of mayonnaise into his mouth while he stared into the void. We didn't even tell him to do that. He just started doing it. We were just rolling the camera. He just did that on his own. Seriously. Let's see. Make sure I'm missing anything. Keeps going through. Do you know if the KDWay Ronin T10 will be back in stock soon? That was one gun I was looking at as well. That's actually a good choice too. T10 is very, very cool. The T10, I'm not too sure when the next restock is going to be. KWA doesn't order too many in terms of like airsoft guns to be brought over here. Unfortunately, when they ship them on over, they do very small batches. They do very, very small batches. Let's see here. The T10. If you were looking for the T10, honestly, I'm going to recommend that at that point. If you wanted the improved GigaChad version of that, I would say go for the Q10. The Q10 is what I would honestly recommend too. Q10 is freaking phenomenal. I freaking love this airsoft gun so much, right? This one is going to be using the same ERG system that you would find in the T10, right? So you will get that nice, really, really solid kinetic feedback system. However, the one thing that the Q10 does right that the T10 unfortunately didn't was that it actually did offer a magazine cutoff, meaning that as soon as you are out of rounds in the magazine, this bad boy will literally not shoot anymore. It will not shoot. It will electrically cut off until you reload with a fully loaded magazine. You hit the bolt release. You got to treat it like a real firearm. That's why I love this thing. The original ERGs from KWA featured that, but they had to be taken away because, unfortunately, too many people didn't read the damn manuals and they didn't realize or they didn't read the description and know what they were ordering, so they just assumed it worked like a regular airsoft gun. And then we had so many calls from KWA and from regular customers just complaining like, "Oh, we don't, this gun doesn't work," and it's like, bro. Did you read the manual? And they would, of course, be like, "Oh, I read the manual." Okay, no, you didn't, because then you would know that you got to do this. So I would tell them, "Hey, do me a favor. Get a brand new magazine, right? Battery charge, cool. Pop that in the gun. Brand new magazine, fully loaded. Insert that into the gun. Hit the bolt release." And I would literally draw a picture and show them where it was. Put the bolt release. Pull the trigger. What happens? Dead silent. They would never respond, or they would just say, "Okay, it seems to be working now." Yeah, no, way, dude, no way. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, right? So, but again, if you really wanted that extra little bit of that immersive factor, honestly, Austin, I would 100% say go for the Q10. I much prefer the Q10 over the T10. Much, much prefer. And if you really wanted to, you can definitely change out the front end as well. You can definitely change out the front end, different rail system, different outer barrel. You might be able to go ahead and get a longer variation if that's what you were looking for, if you didn't like that SBR look. But again, that's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. Okay, let's see here. Make sure. What's the best way to learn about your inside parts for AG and in a safe way without breaking anything, Buzzkill? That's a very interesting question. What a lot of guys would do, and just generally what I would recommend is what you can do today, look up the model of airsoft gun that you have on your own right now. Look that up on like YouTube. And try to also add in terms like disassembly or reassembly or gearbox, just something along those lines, right? Just to see a disassembly of the gearbox. Because odds are there are so many guys out there that are willing to open up their gearbox and put it back together to show you like what it looks like on the inside, so you know what parts are in there as well. Doing your research, obviously, about the guns themselves, obviously, really, really helps. Looking up on the manufacturer website, seeing all the features that it's supposed to come included with. Reading the manual is always a big one. I know sometimes a lot of instruction manuals might also come included with a breakdown disassembly sheet showing you every single internal component that went into it. That's really convenient when they do that. But just doing a YouTube video, honestly, really, really helps. That really, really helps, because there's plenty of guys out there who want to know what exactly the gearbox looks like, and that way you can look at it as well. So if you need to do repairs yourself, you'll have a disassembly video for you to follow along to. That's honestly the best way to do it, man. Sometimes the best teacher is just doing it yourself, right? Following along with a YouTube video, disassembling it yourself. That way you get the practice in. That's what I would say, honestly. Let's see here. No, unfortunately, Casper, we wouldn't be able to go ahead and carry that because, unfortunately, the other guys are going to carry that. We don't want to support them, unfortunately. We don't want to do that. Casey Jones, what gun will put down the most hurt? Oof. Well, I mean, hopefully you're not trying to actually hurt anyone, but I guess I understand the question. I mean, I would say, like, if you're looking for just sheer volume of firepower, right, the easiest, most efficient one would be like either M133 microgun, M132 minigun, or you can go with the new PMG5, actually. If you were looking for an affordable way to do it, PMG5. Oh, come on. PMG. Right, type in PMG. You get the PMG5. That one is less than $300. It's $289. It's crazy. Super small, super lightweight, portable as all hell, right? This is going to be incredibly easy choice for most people to make. I would say go for this one. It's very easy, too. It's a very easy, manual of arms. 11-1 LiPo stick battery. You can get up to, I want to say, about a 1300 mAh battery in there. It's a pretty decent size space. Maybe like a 13 size stick battery would work. You can actually see the window, so you can see exactly how many rounds you have in there. This thing holds what, 2,000? What is it? 2,000? Yeah, 1,200 rounds in there. Easy, man. That's an easy dub, right? And again, this thing is so small. It's so small and so lightweight. It's cute, man. But this thing is deadly. This thing is absolutely freaking a nightmare to contend with. Okay, let's see here. Yes, Cash, that is 100% a Sigma quote. You're gonna die. It's 100% a quote. I want to get that on a shirt. Let's see here. So any word on the KWA PMX? I know of a place that has some already. GNX? Potentially. I can't say for certain, DJ, but maybe. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned, baby. So let's see. Make sure it's this thing. Keeps going through. Hope you shake off that. It says, I was having trouble just putting a forward grip on today. Oof, dude. Ooh, hopefully you get better, man. Hopefully you get better, man. See here, it keeps going through. Outside of promos, you get 1 entry per $20 more. Today, you get 3. You get 1 entry per $20 or more order. Today, you get 3. Yes, today only. As of right now, today only is the only day that you will be able to qualify for this promotion. Any $20 gated order that you place right now, any qualifying order that is placed today, will be getting 3 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 3 chances of winning $1,000 as part of the shopping spree giveaway. And again, I'm seeing the likes right now. We're getting a little bit better, but I know we can do better. Make sure to bump up those likes so we know that you guys want us to continue doing this, continue doing the shopping spree giveaway, and continue putting out all this free, amazing content for all you guys. All right, see here. Thanks. I'll look into those. Absolutely, Austin. Absolutely. This is the Elite Force Glock 17 Gen 4 CO2. That is $152.99 gas blowback or non-blowback. That one is, if it's that price, it's more than likely going to be gas blowback. 17 Gen 4. Let's take a look at it. I misspelled Glock. Glock 17. All right, let's look this bad boy up. Saying it's for $152.99. It is more than likely gas blowback, especially at that price point. But we can always double check. For you, my guy. Glock 17, what is it, Gen 4? Was it Gen 4 or was it, Gen 4 CO2. Gen 4 CO2. Let's see here. Next page. Glock 17, Gen 5, Gen 3, Gen 4 CO2. Yes, it is. That is indeed a gas blowback. Here's the thing. They're actually a dual system. It's a green gas system that actually can take both CO2 and green gas. I would actually strongly recommend, in general, especially during the hotter temperatures, I would say stick with the green gas magazines for it. You can use CO2 in the colder weather, but I would just, in general, green gas systems that can take both green gas and CO2 magazines are typically work the best with green gas, because this is still a green gas system it was designed for. It was designed for green gas specifically. It can take the CO2, but again, it does put a lot more stress on the internals, and typically I would recommend staying away from them. The Elite Force do prove to be quite resilient. However, I would still recommend sticking with the green gas magazines. Thankfully, Elite Force has plenty of those. We sell them on the site as well. So yeah, there you go. All right. See here. Walmart bag fishes. You guys got any APO1 holsters that are discounted right now or something that will fit? Oof. I mean, you can always go with the, Ammo Max Multi-Fit. You can always go with the Ammo Max Multi-Fit. That's like going to be a safe bet no matter what pistol you are running. That will always work. Let me see if I can go and find it. Ammo Max. Right-handed holster. Okay, let's see here. Give me a second. I'm going to find it right now. I'm going to find her. Ammo Max Multi-Fit right-handed. Yeah, that's the one. Right? You can always go with something like this. It's the carbon pattern, which, I mean, just if you really don't like the carbon, just rattle can it. It actually will look cool like that. But yeah, this one would work very, very well for it, and most pistols in general, actually. If for anyone that's looking for like just a simple hard shell holster for your sidearm, this is definitely going to be work. I've used everything from a USB compact all the way to Deagle, and they all worked. Right, they're all adjustable, so you can get it exactly to the size that you need to, simply by using an Allen key to adjust the screws right here. Very, very easy, simple draw as well. Literally just a button and just comes out very easily. And it's using the side tack system, the mounting system, so you will be able to remove the paddle if you wanted to. This is designed for use with just a regular belt. However, if you wanted to go ahead and have this on like a low rise like sort of mount, or if you wanted to have this on like a drop leg panel, yeah, they're very easy to do so. It's actually very, very easy. We sell a lot of different accessories for that system. You just type in Ammo Max or Cytac, CYTAC, and you will find plenty of accessories for this. So you can customize this to be whatever you want it to be. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I'm missing anything. So it's only discounts with triple entries in place of 5. Yeah. Right now, we're just doing it all day for triple entries right now. It's all day for the triple entries going on right now. And, of course, the deal's going on, right? 20% off a Baba Yaga, which is already freaking nuts, right? $135, bruh. It's freaking crazy. 10% off most internal components. You're talking 20% off tactical gear, and that includes Condor Outer, which is actually really fucking cool. It's actually really freaking cool. 5% off certain mystery boxes, 10% off some of your favorite Airsoft brands, and 15% off specifically for Gen 2 Lancer Tacticals and the Pro Line series from Lancer Tacticals as well. So absolutely nuts the amount of deals that are going on right now at GIA. And again, like I said, triple entries all day. So instead of just getting one entry for placing an order, you'll get in 3, but only for the duration of today. So order now while you can. Why is live chat replay no longer enabled on live replay? I'm not 100% certain about that, Casper. I'll have to look into that. I actually have no idea. Joseph Keen, 50 for 15, then correct? No, unfortunately not. This one is just going to be, again, just regular, getting 3 entries per. So again, ordinarily, right, like a normal day, you'd be only getting 1 entry for placing an order for anything on Airsoft GI, right? As long as it's $20 or more. But instead, right now, for today, it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. Okay. Make sure I missed anything. Okay, answered all those. Let's scroll in the most recent comments question. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the live stream. Really helps us out. Share this around if you know any newer players that are looking to get into this amazing airsoft hobby. If you guys know anyone that's looking to get started, right? Or maybe you guys yourselves, right, have been playing for a long time, but you've always wanted to ask these questions, by all means, feel free to go ahead and ask. I don't bite. I do not mind. Our head tech says unless you want him to, which I don't endorse, but I mean, what you guys do off the clock is not up to me. Josephine, did you get Gen 3 Glock 17 gas mags back in yet? Let's take a look. Glock 17 magazine. There you go, keyboard. Work with me here. Glock 17 magazine. Let's take a look here. Let's see, Gen 3 CO2 mags. We got the CO2 mags. Let's see. Elite Force Glock magazine. Let's see what we can find. Elite Force Glock magazine. See what comes up. Glock Force CO2. 17 Gen 3 gas pistol. That's for GHK. 17 Gen 4 gas pistols. Yeah, I think the Gen 4s are the only ones that we have right now. The Gen 4, the Gen 4 green gas mags are the ones that we got right now. Those are the ones that we got, Joseph. All right, let's see. Do you know when the Bronze MG4 Mark II will be back in stock? The full bronze Octo Spuds, I do not know at this time. Let me double check. MGC4, let's go take a look. MGC4. Typically, restocks take 4 to 6 weeks. MGC4s are pretty good about being restocked fairly quickly, but it's just going to be a matter of waiting at this point. Oof. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the solid bronze Mark II is out for a while, but again, I personally, for me, I think the coolest looking one, if you're looking for Mark IIs. If you don't want the solid black, go with the black and bronze. That one's my personal favorite, but yeah. And we'll just have to wait until the solid bronze come back in stock. Hopefully within the next few weeks. Let's see here, make sure there's anything. Answer that one. Best overall handgun fluffy gargos. Oof. That's a very interesting question. Casper, you hit the nail right on the head. Best is a relative subjective term, especially in airsoft. Depends on what you mean by best. Are you talking about, best efficiency? Are you talking about best range? Are you talking about best aftermarket support? Like best looks? It really depends on what you're talking about, right? There's a lot of different things that you can go for. There's definitely recommendations I can give for handguns for sure. I honestly believe with a budget of like $150 or below, you can get a very, very solid pistol that'll have decent aftermarket support, if not the best, or at the very least the most amount there is of support for it. There's a lot of different options, man. There's a lot of different options. I mean, just platform-wise, high cap is going to be number 1. Number 2, I'd probably say... I would probably say like a 1911 because, again, parts do exist out there and there is some cross-compatibility there. And then number 3, I would probably say like any sort of like G-series Glocks. That's probably going to be your best one. There are 2 different types, though. And they're not 100% interchangeable. Keeps going through. Let's see here. Let's answer that one already. Okay, in the description of the KWA Q10, it says it comes with an M-Lock cannon in the Picatinny. Yeah, I think someone messed up on that one. Yeah, it's supposed to be Picatinny. Because that one is, believe it or not, the same gun, with the exception of the ERG system. It is supposed to be the same gun as the M10. KWA has another one called the M10 that uses the exact same receiver, same everything. It just doesn't have the ERG system, nor does it have a Picatinny rail. It uses an M-Lock rail. So... yeah, but it is unfortunate. I really wish that the M10 that they offer was also an ERG, because most people want the Q10, but they also want, or some people want like M-Lock for it. So it's just kind of interesting to see. Oh, there you go. All right, let's keep going through. Who the heck placed an order while I was getting my GCS? Messed up my order sequence. Oof, oof. Let's see. Keep going through. I could build a TRA to be a monster, but 600 FPS sounds a little hot for most fields. Yes, I don't know too many fields that would be okay with 600. 550 would be like absolute tops, and even then, I've rarely seen that. Very rarely. Let's see. Make sure you're missing anything. Let's see. Fireball Lanny. I bought a Glock 17 Gen 4 right now. Hey, that's what's up, Fireball. That's what's up. That is 100% what's up. That's a good choice, man. That's a good choice. It's a good choice. So he keeps going through. Cutter's like mission defense. Cutter, yeah, he's asking about like work on a vector. Oof, oof. He'd never take the payment, so nothing to refund. Oof, ooh, that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, most techs that I know, even our techs, right, love says the same thing. Like vectors are just like, oh yeah, that's a big no. That's a big no. They really don't want to do that one. Beanie Blood. Hey, someone was being mean on the teriyaki chicken video. Honestly, that's the thing. No matter what we do, there's always going to be a lot of guys that like to hate on us for just literally any small reason, right? They'll like pick on Cisco, right, and be like, "Oh yeah, he's too heavy or something." It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, just get over it. So what, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What, you mad that he's got more swag than you, even though he's heavier? Like, freaking get over it, man. Get over it, dude. Or people hate on me. They're like, "Oh man, you look really fruity with that hair color, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, so I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to please you. I'm doing it because I like it." Right? Like, it doesn't matter. People are just going to find any reasons to hate. But this is the way I see it. If people are hating on you that much, you must be doing something right. You must be doing something right at that point, right? Because, again, they have to find time out of the day to go ahead and, like, pay you attention. When they keep doing anything else, if they really didn't like you, they would actually be doing something else. So it means that there's something else going on. Maybe they got low self-esteem. Maybe they're just jealous. I don't know what it might be. Again, there could be a number of issues, and I don't pretend to know exactly what it is, but I think I think we're doing something right if we're getting that many people just hating for no reason. That's usually a good sign. Okay, thanks, Google. I have 2 good rifle twos between the mag. Shut off sounds cool. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated. Anytime, Austin. Anytime. You're always welcome in these live streams, man. Again, that's the whole point of these streams, is to help out as many people as we possibly can. That is the whole point of the Wednesday stream, especially the Wednesday stream. That is the reason why we wanted to go ahead and do it. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and place your orders now while you guys can. Again, we're doing triple entries all day today. All day today. Right? Meaning, instead of just getting the standard 1 entry per $20 order that you make, you'll be getting 3 chances. 3 chances of winning that $1,000 shopping spree giveaway. That's going on literally tomorrow. In fucking insane. So get those orders now while you guys can. Especially for all the discounted products. We are talking 20% off the Baba Yaga. We're talking 10% off most internal components. 20% off tactical gear, including Condor Outdoor, which is freaking baller. 5% off certain mystery boxes. 10% off most airsoft guns. 15% off specifically the Lance Tactical Gen 2s and the Pro Line series. Don't miss out and get those orders in now while you guys can. All right, keep going through. Q10 Big Boy Club. That's what's up, baby. That's what's up. Just got my recoil upgrade kits for it. Ooh, Casper, that sounds cool. Hot. Woo. Ugh, thank you. Oh, man. I swore I thought I was going to sneeze for a second time. I thought I was gonna die too, man. Your local Skyblock nerd. I got a SVD AG. I'm planning on using for CQB. It's like 4 feet long. Is that bad? Hey man. You know what? If you can do it, and you can get kills with that long of a gun. Hell yeah, dude. You got some skills, my guy. You got some skills. Let's see. Were you? Casper, were you the incense bearer? No. They didn't trust me with that. They didn't trust me to carry the incense. The only thing that I was lucky that I got to lucky, right? I was doing this work for free. It was child labor essentially. I would like maybe carry the Bible. I would maybe have the freaking, what is it called? I'd carry the supposed to like the wine, right? The blood of Christ. I would carry that, and that was it. They never trust me with the incense. They never trusted me with that. They were like, nah, too much, man, too much. Ooh, my man, come to Orlando. Dude, I would love to. It's funny, my fiance actually would go out to Orlando quite a bit for like training. She's an accountant, right? So she would do a lot of training out in at this like retreat out in Orlando, or at least near Orlando anyway. And so she would always go there like for every single year. And she was just like, man, you would hate, because I'm a hot-bodied person. She always told me, you would hate it there because of how humid it is. Ridiculous. I'm like, oh, it sounds like hell. I'd still come out though. I would still come out, Joseph. For you, I would. Let's see here. Let's make sure this is there. Which is answer that one. Answer that one. Let's see. Answer that one as well. Answer that one as well. Okay. Should be caught up. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions. Guys, we got 14 minutes left of this live stream. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the live stream and share it around. Word of mouth is the biggest thing that we need right now, right? Because social media ain't doing anyone any favors. Any gun-related content is getting completely schwacked off the platform. Not entirely. It's not getting removed, but goddamn, is it close? It's getting close to that, man. They're not sharing any of our stuff around, so none of our stuff's allowed to grow organically. So we need your help to do it. We need your help. All right, scroll down the most recent comments and questions. If that's a little, there we go. There we go. What gas-like SMGs would you recommend? Let's go to TNT. I believe I answered that one already. Did Isaias just sneeze like? Yes, that's what I sound like when I sneeze, man. That's what I sound like. That's what I sound like when I sneeze. He totally clucked. Well, it's better than getting cucked. Anyway, Casey Jones, is it possible to put a paintball gun like trigger on an airsoft? They've made aftermarket triggers that do kind of resemble that. I think even G&G, I believe it was their SG1 that had the what was it called? They had like an actual like. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Way back in the day when the G&G SG1 came out, the paintball looking gun. Yeah. I haven't really seen too many blade triggers like that. Yeah, because most people banned them, right? That was the whole thing. Yeah, most of them got banned. Yeah, yeah, very, very, very select fields will allow it. But that was a thing that was available. If anything, G&G probably has it available. You could probably call them up and be like, "Hey, can I buy one?" You can. Most likely, it's a product. You know, they did indeed make it. Okay, Octospuds is besides the MG4 Mark II. Is there another Full Metal? I think an AEG in a similar price range that you'd recommend? Yes, actually. The MGC4 Mark I would be another. I'm kidding. I know what you meant. Outside of the MGC4 series, I'll be honest. There isn't going to be too much that's going to be comparable in terms of its performance right out of the box, especially at that price point. However, another good one that I do like quite a bit is got to be the Zion Arms R15. It's using the same Nebula MOSFET that comes included with the MGC4. The performance it's going to be a little slower, compared to the MGC4, and the trigger response is going to be. It's still really good, but it's definitely not going to be at the same levels as the MGC4. However, these things are really solid, very easy to work on, and they're cool. They're just a really, really beautiful looking gun. I haven't seen too many receivers that have that beautiful of a finish on it, right? Which is really, really cool. I think this is definitely a solid pick for anyone. For sure, I would recommend this, and especially because these guys are discounted right now too. These guys are normally $326. They're discounted right now at $292, which is insane, absolutely insane. Let's see here. Should miss anything? Tell Claudia or guys. Oh yeah, dude, the gift cards. The gift card vouchers should be clearing out fairly soon today. Actually, it should be clearing out fairly soon. If not, but it should happen before the end of the business day today. Let's see here. We ain't hating on the hairs, but we must know. Does the card? If you must know, no, it does not. I am not as I like to call myself. I am an illegally blonde. I'm not legally blonde. I'm illegally blonde. The carpets do not match the drapes. If you must know, they do not. They do not. What the? The dead tech literally just goes, "Oh, I'm curious myself." They do not. They do not. It's all bleach. It's all bleach. Let's see here. Make sure this is yeah. Ordered it on my birthday and it went out of stock before they shipped my order. Oof. Let's go to that. We'll answer that one as well. Answered that one as well. Okay, keeps going through. Okay, putting off Dino Green Gas. Since any word back yet on status of getting Puff Dino Green Gas put in stock? I don't think we have them in yet. Puff Dino. Yeah, I believe the Puff Dinos were still sold out, no? Yeah, they're still sold out right now. Our distributor was wiped, dude. Like, they had nothing left. They are sold out. Like, they are gone, right? Now, I imagine maybe within the next, month, we should be getting them in soon. That would be ideal. It'd be very, very nice, Jason. Haven't heard anything yet specifically, as an exact ETA. Honestly, it's just going to be a matter of a waiting game, really, because we literally sold out we sold so much green gas. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But if you guys were looking for a good alternative, honestly, Magni Industries Green Gas, I would recommend it. I would 100% recommend it. It is discounted right now. Higher PSI, so you will be getting a little bit more of a snap to it, right? You will be able to go out and get maybe that sort of kind of you're looking for, right? Just that little bit of extra. However, just it is going to be a little more expensive, slightly. It's $19.99 though. Honestly, it is worth it, especially considering the price. It's like $25. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely crazy. Order like 2 of these, and there you go, right? There you go. You just got yourself 6 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? When you place them in separate orders, right? Actually, no, that would be getting you 3. Do like 2 orders of like 2 of them each. There you go. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So you load up on these bad boys. Answer that one. What Green Gas mags are in stock for the PTS Masada? That one you would have to get the LM4 magazines. LM4 magazine. Let's see how many. I don't know if they have any currently. Okay, yeah, you can go with the LM4 PTR 40-round gas magazine. That'll work. That'll be the one that you would want to get for the Masada. I'll link that in the live chat for you. There you go. Hell yeah. That's what I would recommend. That's what I would recommend, Joseph Keen. Answer that one as well. Just getting back from work, probably going to be sick and going to have yet another weekend where I can't airsoft. No, it's so sad, dude. I'm so sorry. Let's see, answer that one as well. Okay, answer that one. Okay, yeah, should be caught up on all those. Scroll the most recent comments. We got 8 minutes. 8 more minutes until the end of the live stream. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream and share this around with as many people as possible. Right? That's word of mouth is going to be the strongest weapon we have right now, because social media is hating on anything that is gun related, even adjacent, even if it's not actual firearms like us. We sell toys, but it is what it is. So we're going to need everyone's help to go ahead and share the word around. That one. What should I do to make my AEG quieter? To make it quieter. I mean, reshimming usually helps with that too, but I don't know. Actually, you want to join me real quick for a quick question? Actually, I'm forcing people to join me on as my guests on for. Yeah. You can bring that in. Go for it. You can get all comfy. Why don't you? Welcome. I'll go ahead and move this on over to the side right there. There you go. For guys that don't know, this is our tech whiskey. He is our head tech whiskey right now at Airsoft GI. Very, very talented tech, been in the industry for a very long time. Actually, that's a very good question too, and I've been getting this one a lot. And I wanted to know, what are some things you can do to go ahead and keep it quieter? Like typically in terms of an AEG, right? Because I have heard shimming will help quiet down the whininess. Yes. What else can you do? Can you get a AEG to be ultra silent?
Yeah, put it on safe.
Wow! Get the fuck out of here! All right, what would you say? Have you ever done anything like this?
Yes. So there are a few different things you can do. One of them is going to be primarily your shimming. Your shimming is going to be a big part of while you're getting a lot of the whining sound or a lot of the screech sound out of your gears. So you can do that apart from getting your motor height to be adjusted at the right level. That'll actually help with that as well. Beyond that, there are a few other things that you can do, some which may or may not be recommended, but if you happen to have a mock suppressor, you can do a little something with some of your packing foam.
Don't recommend it. We can't endorse it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Whether or not you choose to do it is on you.
Exactly. Disclaimer, if you choose to or not, that's up to you, but that is another option as well. Obviously, you're going to forego the ability to run a tracer unit if you do something like that, but that's typically going to be the primary ways of doing that. Apart from that, you can get some sort of a piston head that will have a bit of more cushion on the front. That'll actually help. Yeah, you want to show that to them? So if you have one that actually has a bit more cushion on the front, that can actually dampen some of that sound. At the same time, if you choose to, you can run sorbothane, which is going to be a little pad that you put on the backside of your cylinder head, where this will impact. That actually reduces some of that smack sound you get as well. So primarily, if you try to quiet it down as much as you can, you're going to get to a point where all you have is the piston slapping into the back of the cylinder head. Apart from that, that's roughly about it, unless you want to go as far as trying to pack foam into your gearbox, but I wouldn't recommend it because if that falls apart.
I've always wondered about that. Like some people said, packing foam or maybe cotton balls.
Most of the time, what I've seen is the spray foam.
Okay.
Right, because it expands a bit, so you put a little dollop in there, close your gearbox, let it expand, sort of fill in that space, and then you can just razor blade away the remaining that you need for clearance of your parts maneuvering in there. And apart from that, it's roughly all you can really do to make it quieter. Just make sure your shimming's really good and your motor height set to the right level, and you can get pretty quiet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've always wondered how other means of being able to quiet it. No, you can't show guns on stream. Oh, okay. Thank God. I was like, I don't want this stream getting sucked. Okay. I'll show that off right here. There you go.
You can see the difference between the two.
There you go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but camera is what you can do. But yeah, something a little softer.
Yes. So something like that can actually dampen the sound. especially if you have Sorbothane on the back of your cylinder head. That'll help with the sound of the impact from the piston head slapping the back, and yeah, be some small things you guys can do.
There you go. There. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining on. If you guys want more of Mr. Whiskey, I'm gonna start calling you that, Mr. Whiskey. Your tag speaking older than me. I should still respect my seniors. But yeah, if you guys want to hear more from Mr. Whiskey, make sure to go ahead and ask. Can we see more Mr. Whiskey in the live chat in the comment section as well in our videos? Actually, our shorts that we uploaded to our main channel today actually featured one of Mr. Whiskey's personal builds for the LM4. Not LM4, my bad. What the fuck am I saying? The MTR. The MTR. It was very, very cool. Very, very simple. And again, parts for the upgrading that are available on Airsoft GI as well. Okay, answer that one. Skoda TNT. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's see, it holds the innermost stance. So that one, Big Nasty. Why KLM4s and not other GVRs? We actually do, Big Nasty. We actually also carry the Tokyo Marui MWS. We also carry the MTR from that bad boy. We also carry WeTex as well. Those are sold out. Yeah, we actually carry quite a few. We also sell the Golden Eagle ones, though those are, I don't really like to recommend those too much if you're trying to go out and play. They're cool for decorations, and they're cool for, maybe some target shooting in the back, because they are using a very old system, the Western Arm system, but we do carry those as well. We actually carry quite a few different gas blowback systems out there. Joseph Keane, does the orange tip on Glock 18C service parts other than being the law? It's just, look, like whenever they import them, right, in order to get to us, they have to have the orange tip on, and typically you want to keep it on for warranty's sake as well. Now, granted, can you remove them, or is it possible to? Yes. However, as a retailer, we are not authorized to tell you how to remove it, and we are encouraged to tell you that you want to keep the orange tip on at all times so that you can keep the warranty in place. Because again, sometimes things can happen. Some things can happen every once in a while. All right, let's see here. Let's see. For the Quiet 80G, just unplug the battery. Oof, Ronald. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. To beginners, don't take shorts and don't take shorts, nat t-shirts. Seem too many times rentals getting lit up with. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Don't take shorts and a t-shirt. Okay. That was like, what the fuck he said. I couldn't understand that at all. Yeah, don't shirts and like t-shirts and a shorts. I don't know if I would recommend that. Definitely want to wear something like ideally longer sleeve just in case. I mean, I don't mind going out in a t-shirt because I'm paying to get hit with BBs. Like, what am I gonna cry about? But I get it. For a beginner player, maybe wear maybe it's just like a long sleeve, something breathable though. Please, for the love of God, don't wear anything like super heavy or bulky. That is just, you are asking to get a heat stroke at that point. Because again, you got the outside heat, and then you got your own internal body temperature rising because again, you're literally in it, man. You're in the middle of it. Adrenaline's pumping. Temperature's rising. You got to take care of yourself too out there. All right, keeps going through. Let's see. Make sure to answer that one as well. 17 clips warning. I'm pretty sure 18C is just different. What are the main upgrades you should do for an increased performance on AEG? Again, it's going to be the first thing that you always do, bucking an inner barrel. That is I'm not even joking. Bucking inner barrel and the hop-up nub itself for an AEG makes a world of difference, especially if you go with a really, really high-quality one, like a Unicorn, for example, right? Obviously, there are other brands that exist out there, and you're more than welcome to experiment on there. I'm just letting you know the best deals are going to be from the Unicorn, especially with the performance. We've done all the math. We've done the videos out there. You can look it up for yourself. But yeah, that's going to be the easiest one to go with, right? Because range, accuracy, and consistency, if you got those three down, you are going to be nailing most people on the field, right? Because that is going to be an advantage you have. Because a lot of people don't really look at that. They're like, oh, they're so focused on the accessories and building out the externals. They forget that, hey, if someone has better range than me, then there you go. They have better range than me. They can get shots on me that I can't even, come close to. So that's what I would recommend. Then from there, you can go ahead and change out some more stuff depending on what it is that you want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, upgrades, for performance, but what type of performance? Were you looking for something high speed? Were you looking for something else a little bit more different? Were you looking for more torquey build, right? Were you not really interested in high speed and you just wanted to maybe build like a DMR, for example, right? Then there's going to be very, very different. What sort of FPS were you hoping to achieve? What sort of range were you hoping to achieve? These are all big factors into deciding what type of build you want and what type of performance you're really looking for. Let's see here. Make sure I'm missing anything. I think I should be caught up all of those. Any airsoft field in SoCal that allow for higher than 400 FPS for snipers? Wildlands Airsoft Park out in Lake Elsinore, Jay Zilla. That's the only one that, at the top of my head, that comes to mind. I believe Hollywood Sports does allow for 450 for sniper rifles, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know if they've updated those rules. But yeah, when I was playing there, I do remember them saying 450. for bolt action sniper rifles. But yeah, that would have to be about it. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the live stream. Big shout out to everyone that joined in on this live stream. I had an absolute blast, especially all my new guys, especially all the new guys that joined in and ask their questions away, looking for recommendations. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about, trying to help out as many people as we possibly can, getting people started on the right path, getting them the proper information. I'll even bring in you guys saw, I'll even bring in my text as well, just to make sure that we're giving you the most accurate information that we possibly can, right, and getting you started the right way. Now, there are still opportunities for you guys to get entered into tomorrow's shopping spree with 3 entries. Again, just place an order. Any qualifying orders placed for today, and today only, we'll be getting 3 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. We're getting 3 times the amount of entries. So don't miss out and place those orders now while you guys can. You don't want to miss out on these amazing opportunities, especially considering the Baba Yagas are 20% off. 10% off internal components. We're talking 20% off tactical gear, including Condor Outdoor. 5% off certain mystery boxes. 10% off most Airsoft brands. And we're also talking 15% off specifically the Lancer Tactical Gen 2s and the Pro Line Gen 2s as well. So don't miss out on all these amazing opportunities. Guys, it's been absolutely real. I'll see you guys